I have lived through and within many Ramadans, probably for the best part of 10 years now, and have been really lucky to be surrounded by Muslim friends who have enabled me to understand the beauty, the prosperity, the peace of this celebratory month, the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. However, for many people, particularly Westerners, but also just non-Muslims from around the world, the Ramadan season can be very hard to understand. And many people don't know much beyond the fact that there is a fast and that Muslims in this time don't eat or drink from sunrise to sunset.
Fasting is just another form of, let's say, healing, recharging, detoxing, rejuvenating, and meditating.
Ramadan for me is really like a boot camp every year that we have, and it's a blessing for us because I think as humans we don't realize how much we need routine and structure in our lives.
For the next 11 months, you have a spiritual boost and upliftment and rejuvenation. You're good to go until next Ramadan. You keep getting better. And the goal should be to get better from one Ramadan to the other Ramadan. So it's a never-ending journey of personal development.
One, we said zakah, empowerment. Yep. Second, sadaqah lillah. This is barakah, brings blessings into your life. It's a cycle. Okay. It's a river, flowing river. The third aspect is what we call sadaqah jariyah. This means you give in the name of a deceased person.
So being a human, essentially, your job, if you're a doctor, if you're a teacher, whatever it is, like that essentially is a form of worship because you're serving people, you're doing, as I say, you're doing God's work, So that's how I do see that we have this universal purpose to worship God, but then we all have our individual things as well, which is, I guess, just for this life. It's a temporary thing. And when you're in complete alignment is when you're able to match your dunya purpose, which is essentially this world, line it with the spiritual purpose that we all share, which is to worship God.
What can that boss, that leader do to empathize, to support, to understand their Muslim colleagues during this time?
That is a brilliant question. And I think the answer to that question on both ends, both the line manager or the employer, as well as the person who might be the one fasting, is actually in the name of the show, which is empathy, right? I couldn't find a better answer to that.
This year, Ramadan is a little bit different. As you probably know, there are some huge tragedies happening in Palestine right now. I think this is a reflection of what tragedy does to the human mind. And when you see the level of death that we've been seeing over the past couple of months, it really makes you remember that we're not here forever. So what does it mean to be a human, and what does it mean to be alive? And what are we doing with that life that we have? And what are we doing to prepare for afterlife?
In Islam, we have a saying that we Muslims are one ummah. Ummah means community, one population, one group. And when we say that the ummah, the community, is like a body, your physical body. If one part of your body hurts, the rest of the body feels the discomfort.
Eid is a whole another level. Just like how, like Westerns, that they are so excited about the Christmas or the Halloween is coming up. For us, there's the same excitement that we are getting ready to celebrate Eid the first day after 30 or 31 days of fasting.
In Islam, basically, we say we created you as tribes so that you can get to know each other. And so what that means is that we are created differently on purpose, and we're created differently so that we can get to know each other. And you can really only get to know each other by having this open dialogue and making these spaces and becoming friends with people.
I'm very excited to bring a series of short live conversations to you with different Muslim leaders, thinkers, or simply just parents from around the world who give you a perspective into the real world of Ramadan, of fasting, of praying, of what it means to really serve your community and be connected to your family in this very special month.